Hello, welcome to this tutorial. We'll look at HTML structure and tag. So if you have this closed, just open up your window file explorer and repeat the previous step, then double click to open on the browser. So to see the structure of this HTML document, right click, make sure you are somewhere under this horizontal line, the line we have here, make sure you are under it. Then you can click anywhere in this window, then right click, then you see this window, then click on inspect. You can also use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl Shift I. You click on it together, Ctrl Shift and I, and that will open up a box. We call this inspector panel, so we can inspect the structure of our HTML document. I'll copy this structure to a slide so that I can show you the tags we have here. This is the structure of the HTML document from our browser: the HTML, the head, the body. Whenever you see an angle bracket, this beginning of this bracket and the end of this bracket, so we call this a tag. Everything here, we call it an HTML tag. So this is an HTML tag, this is another one. As a quick challenge, I want you to count total number of HTML tags we have here in this HTML document. You can pause the video and count. Let's count it together. This is an HTML tag 1, 2. This is another HTML tag 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 HTML tags in this HTML document. Let's look at HTML element. What is HTML element? From this tag, this HTML, from this closing to this end, from this tag to this tag. So we call this end tag because there's a line which shows that this is the end tag, this is the start tag. We can also call it opening tag. We can also call this closing tag. So from this tag here to this tag here, so this is what we call an HTML element. From this edge, from this opening tag here to this closing tag here, this is what we call an HTML element. From this body tag, we call this body. From this body tag, the opening tag, to this end tag, we call that HTML element. So the start tag and the end tag determines the position of HTML elements. So let me bring in more tags. I want you to identify total number of HTML elements we have in this document. Pause the video and try. Let's do it together. This HTML, that's an HTML tag, but from the opening to the end, we call that an HTML element. So let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 HTML elements in this document. But looking at it, looking at the tag, looking at this HTML element, and looking at the other one, they both have opening and closing tag. But looking at this HR tag, it only have opening tag and no closing tag. So that brings us to the type of HTML element. We have 3 types: the normal element, we have both start tag and end tag. You can also place in nested elements in them. Example is the body tag. The raw text elements, they have both start tag and end tag, but you cannot place in nested element. Example is the title tag. Then we have the void elements, they only have start tag. Then the HR, if you look at the HR, this HR and the other one, this have a line at the back. This is XHTML syntax. So, but since we are using HTML5, we can use either of the two, either the XHTML or the HTML5. We can use any of the two. So let me switch back to the HTML document structure. So this structure, let's identify the HTML elements we have here, the type. Here, the HTML tag, the first one, this is a normal tag because it have nested element in it, like head, the body. So the head tag also, that's a normal tag because you can also place in nested element. And also the body tag is also a normal tag since it contains nested elements in it, and it's also have opening tag and closing tag. The div as well, we call this a div. It's also a normal element. So the HR tag, this is a void element, or you can also call it empty element, since it doesn't have any closing tag and you cannot place in nested elements in it. So the looking at this, I've explained it earlier, this XHTML syntax. So you can either use both of them, it will work since we are working with HTML5. So it is compulsory in the XHTML, but since we are working with HTML5, we can use both of them, since XHTML is the older version of HTML5. So let me copy this structure to my index.html5 so that we can see it on the browser. So I've copied it. So let me click on save. Then I will load the browser. So this is it here. So looking at it, let's put it here together. So the HTML, this syntax tells the browser that this is the root of our HTML document, that it should start reading our HTML document. The head tag, this tells the browser that this is where we are putting our meta information. In this head tag, we can also link to external style sheet, to JavaScript file as well. So just know that in this head tag, we can place in metadata about our web document. You can place it in here. While the body tag, this is what the user see, as you are also seeing it. So this is it here. That's what the user can see. So anything inside the body, that's what the user will see. So if I type in anything here and I save it, you can also use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl S to save, then reload. So anything we put in the body, that what appears in the browser, and the index, that what's the title. So if I put in a tag like BR to break, so if I put in BR tag and I save it, let me use this, and I click on save. So if I reload it, as you can see, it put in the BR tag, it return it back because this is raw text element, so it doesn't allow nested elements. So in the next tutorial, we will look at HTML attributes. So thanks for listening. See you there.